back with another one. I feel some type of way, but let me tell you the type of way I feel. I feel as if this man right here that passed away, I feel he was bullying the community anyways. What are you doing feeding yourself to the wolves? Like you're untouchable, guy. You're disrespecting gang members. You are disrespecting people that have abortions. You are disrespecting a lot of people. But who was you, Charlie? Everybody knows you can't have a political debate, a nice one anyways. This guy was shot dead because he wanted to bully MS-13 gang members, women that was having abortions, and transgender people. All because of why? One minute you can be looking like this, talking crap about people. The next minute, you could possibly look like this. It's a crazy world we live in, man. And at the end of the day, you had no right to get on that stage and talk about people the way you did, and debate with them about who they are, what they believe in. Now that man's slumped over looking crazy. Everybody want to be looking for the bad guy because it's a distraction from who this guy really was. People was bashing him in his comments. People was talking crazy to this guy. And now that he's dead, they want to be like, oh my God, Charlie. No, don't cry now. Keep that same energy y'all had for this dude. He had no right to get up there and bash people the way he did. And I'm not condoning what happened to him, but I'm just saying, don't let it be you. Don't get out there and bash people in the times that we're in. And then when the smoke clears, try to blame somebody for it. No, he didn't shoot himself, but it was just a matter of time before something like this happened. If it can happen to Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, it can happen to this guy. Did he think he was untouchable? And Martin Luther King and Malcolm X wasn't up there talking bad about people. This guy was. He was disrespecting our neighbors. And you can come in and leave right back out without leaving a comment, and I wouldn't care. Because you're probably only looking for the raw video, and I'll never post that. But at the end of the day, I find this just to be horrible. But also on the other foot, I find it to be a bigger distraction than what's going on. We had 3 schools shot up today, and everybody's worried about this. He put himself in this predicament. But these kids that was shot at today was just going to school. And I'm not talking about in Utah. There was other shootings going on today too besides this one. And at the end of the day, this man walked himself into the fire. These kids that are getting shot at school are just going to school to learn because they're forced to by the government. Everybody wants to act like slavery has ended, and it's not. We're just forced to go to work, or we're going to be homeless. We're not going to have food. We're not going to have this. We're not going to have that. We're not going to be able to go here. We're not going to be able to go there. Everybody's forced to work without the chains on because there's so many of us. They know chains wouldn't work nowadays. So they use money and bribery and all this other stuff to get you to build their cities for them, to get you to go to work for them so they can play with our money in that White House. We're under the government's control. But the only people that can stop that is people like us. The government wants to have us by the balls at all times. And for this guy to throw himself into the wolves, thinking he's going to save today, acting like he's God, when he's not. The only person that can throw themselves in the fire is God. And God goes into some dark places because that's where he works on the most people at, to show how powerful he really is. This man went into the streets debating politics, stuff we don't care to hear about. We're the ones out here doing all the work, not you. You get to joke and laugh about people and take our money and do whatever you want with it, and then come out into society and bash us and think it's going to be okay. People, y'all need to stop doing what you're doing to others. Stop throwing yourself at the wolf. And then when the wolf attacks, the wolf is the big bad guy, right? No. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. Should it have happened this way? No. But when you put yourself in a wolf's shoes, you can only expect the worst. He got up there and he bullied people till someone went home and got a gun and got tired of hearing him. And the people that shot him probably have tried to debate with this guy several times, and the guy is just full of shit and he's all about himself. So he kept shutting them down to the point that they went back home or went to their book bag and done what they done. You don't go out here bashing people and expect good things to happen. I've always been taught if you have nothing nice to say, you don't say anything at all. Mind your business. So what if Becky or Amanda or Christina wants to be transgender? That's their business. They have to answer to whoever their maker is. And I'm not talking about their mother and their father. Everybody has their own DNA. And at the end of the day, this guy used to preach that. Stop picking on someone that is bigger than you or smaller than you. It's not going to work too well for you. We had 2 other school shootings today besides this one, because this one wasn't really a school shooting. It happened on the outside. But there was more school shootings happening today besides this one. Our kids are forced to go to school by the government, or they go to jail, their parents go to jail. But here, this guy's getting all this notoriety because of what? He put transgenders down. He put gang members down. Like, come on, what are you doing? 30 years ago, you could have got on a stage and done what you done because you're white. But the days that we're in nowadays, you don't do that. Somebody will get you, whether it be me out there doing that and someone comes and gets me, or it's somebody else. You don't bully somebody to the point you want to bring them to your face to make a real debate. Because when the smoke clears, what happens then? So the guy that was having a debate with everybody, he didn't have a plan for all this. It's like the more likes and the more views that he got, the worse off he got. Every video that I've went back and watched, this man has targeted transgenders, gang members, and people that wanted to have an abortion. He even targeted a young lady the other day because she said, I happened to get pregnant. And he told her, you didn't happen to get pregnant. And she's like, what do you want me to do? Quit college and quit this? And he just kept putting her down. Things happen. Look at this guy slumped over. Things happen. Sometimes you don't have control of that. He could have prevented this, just like the girl that got herself pregnant and was putting herself through college. He could have prevented this shooting today, but he chose to be a bully and go out there and get on a stage with a mic or phone and put people down, not knowing what they got in their book bags. He didn't care because he was a bully. He felt like he was untouchable. He had 6 security guards. But he's a millionaire because he felt untouchable. Nobody in their right mind would have done what he went and done today. He costed himself his own life. And for the person or the persons that did this to this man, I can't look at them like bad people. They was pushed to a point to where he caused it. That man had no right to be out here bullying people. But I'm not saying what happened was right. But don't ask for something and then expect everybody to help look for this person after you've done treated them like crap. Because I'm telling you, if I was transgender, if I was a gang member, or if I was a girl that went out here and had abortions, I wouldn't care if they ever found his killer. You don't mistreat people and then expect to get help after. You catch my drift? So at the end of the day, I just don't want people to be distracted from what's right and what's wrong. Most of his fan base talk crap about him in his comments. Now that he's dead and gone, people are like, Charlie, oh my God, I can't believe this happened to you. No, keep that same energy that y'all had for this man. He was a bully. A straight bully. Keep that same energy. Don't switch it up because death has knocked on his front door. Because I'm telling you, if it was a transgender person on the stage that had this happen to them, or a gang member, he would be laughing about the statistics to your face, like he just did before he was shot. He wanted to be sarcastic. Don't throw yourself to the wolves if you ain't ready, man. I'm telling you. People ain't coming outside to play with you now. And for him to think that all those people out there playing, man, they ain't playing. Some of them people real folks now. When you call them out, man, they coming. They ain't scared of you. You go outside and play with the wolves if you want to. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't ready, I'd sit your ass at home. People ain't coming outside to play now, I'm telling you. They coming outside to see what all the bark is about. You know? Y'all got to stop bullying people, because I'm telling you, them bullies coming back. And they going to keep coming back. But then the people that you're bullying, they going to be laying in the bushes, man. Because they ain't already right in the head, because you done pushed them to a certain level. And there's a point of no return at some point. People just don't care anymore, man. You don't go out here bashing people and expect people to love you for that. People hated this guy. Go look at his videos. This university took a lot of L's today. Well, looks like you took a big one today, man. Was it worth it? Was it worth getting out there and putting people down to a point that there's no return for you ever? Because these transgender, these gang members, these people out here having abortions, they can turn their life around. Your life is gone. For what? Because you wanted to get out there in them streets and buck up to a gang member, an MS-13, or buck up to a pregnant lady that just had an abortion, or a pregnant girl that just had an abortion, or buck up to somebody with a gun. It took one shot. One shot. That's it. That person didn't even waste no more bullets on this man. One shot. That's all it took. But that man right there, Kirk, Charlie Kirk, was out there throwing shots this way, throwing shots that way, throwing shots that way. But how does it feel when a real shot comes through and it pierces you, dude? He could be looking like a dolphin right now. But that's a professional hit, man. You don't play with real people, man. I'm telling you, because the people that are out here in these streets, you're going to need them one day. This man would go home to his family laughing and giggling. Fuck them people. They took some L's today. While these other people out here loading up ready for the next rally. You don't do people like that, man. You don't. Everybody knows you don't do politics, man. You can't even talk about politics on your job. You can't even really talk about politics in the school anymore. It's a touchy subject already because we're being controlled by the government, and a lot of us don't like that. People out here working 2, 3 fucking jobs. Why the fuck does it matter if I'm transgender or not? Why does it matter if I'm a gang member or not? I'm still out here working, doing what the fuck needs to be done. But you want to talk shit? Well, let's have a debate. You want to have a fucking debate? Let's have a debate. So like I said, I'm sure these people done went to this man and had several debates. He never would let people talk. He always wanted to talk over them. So you're silencing them too while you're at it. He got what he got because that's what he wanted. What other way did he think he was going to go out? Malcolm X and Martin Luther King couldn't even get up there and talk good of things and try to make peace. This guy was trying to divide people. He was causing turmoil everywhere he went. Every event he popped up. Anybody that wanted to debate, he was ready to debate. And he was always going to be the one that was right. Some people don't like that shit, man. We work too hard out here, dude. If anything, the middle class working Americans and other people and other different people here, they deserve to be in that seat before you do, my brother. I don't need another rich politic telling me what to do in life and what not to do. You don't do shit like that, man. Come out here and put yourself in our shoes, and then you could probably sit at a fucking table and throw a microphone around all day and boss people around and bully people. But until then, you probably need to go back to your house with your wife and your 2 kids. Don't come out here trying to send shots. But when the smoke clears, we got a funeral. You don't go out here and do people like that. And while everybody's at it, go to his page and look at all the people bashing him, talking down to him. Literally, there's not one good comment. But now that he's dead, everybody wants to act like they was his friend or act like what he was saying was right. Nothing he said was good. And trust me, I didn't even watch this man. Just go Google him. He's no good. What happened to him was going to happen after a matter of time because of what he was doing and how he was moving. When you throw yourself to the wolves like that and you want to put people down and bash people, what do you expect to happen? Maybe back in the day people fought with their fists and stuff like that and people got beat up. But nowadays, come on, bro. You can't get out there in the middle of a crowd and talk politics with motherfuckers that out here working 3, 4, 5 fucking jobs. You can't do it. Especially if you don't even fucking buy underwear fucking once a month or twice a month. Motherfuckers like him, they got underwear lined up for the year. Don't come out here talking to somebody, man, that probably only has 1 pair of drawers on their ass and you want to talk politics. Get out of here with that shit. Tupac couldn't do it, Malcolm X couldn't do it, and Martin Luther King couldn't do it, buddy. So what's not good for them ain't good for you, you understand? People need to get it together. Don't make the bad guy the person that's done went ham on everybody. Treat those people like shit that you was treating like shit while they was here. Nobody was bashing a gang member for shooting anybody. Nobody was bashing a pregnant, aborted lady for shooting somebody. Until now. You all want to find blame on someone else, but why not blame the bully? That's all I'm saying. These people just trying to defend who they are. Kind of like what's going on in Palestine and Israel and stuff, man. You got babies over there being blowed up, legs blowed off, starving to death and shit. And then we got somebody sitting under a tent talking politics, bashing our people. The same transgender people y'all bashing and he bashing, that might be your cousin on down in the line, man. It took 2 people to start all these people that are here on this planet now. We came from somewhere. You gotta respect each other, because if you don't respect each other, you're not gonna be respected in the streets. But what's really stupid is what he was out there doing. Like he was untouchable. I may sound stupid. You can't see me, so, but I may sound stupid, but I still got my life. I'm not out there putting people down. I'm not out there bullying people in the middle of for the whole world to see me. You know, I ain't getting in it because you're not going to win that battle, man. And most of you that are commenting bad stuff, you're probably the feds or you're probably the government or you're not a gang member or you're not a person that goes out here and aborts babies or, you know, you're not one of those people. And that's cool. Do you. But I'm just saying bad things happen to bad people when they come out and they bully thousands of people at one time. But drop your comments. And so, you know, what's kind of done is done. At the end of the day, I'm just saying, if I was you guys, I wouldn't go on there playing the big bad wolf because there's always going to be someone bigger than you. And I'm not talking about size or anything like that, more, you know, like money and stuff. But there's always going to be somebody smarter than you. And what's sick is people think that they can go out here and bully people. That's why this man went down like he did, for bullying people, and that's not cool. Nobody should be bullying anybody. That's where the focus should be. That man was bullying people, straight bullying people. Had he been out there taking up for the community, had he been out there supporting the community for who they are and what they feel and what they believe, then people wouldn't have been out there even debating with that guy. And then half of the people that try to debate with him, he would silence them. So you're belittling them, you're putting them down, and then you silence them. That's not cool. And then you boost other people up in the crowd to boo them. That intensifies stuff. He could have prevented this. But he didn't care about his family. He didn't care about his own kids. He didn't have a plan. Like, what if something happens to me because I go out here today and I get in an argument with somebody? He didn't care. He made a wrong choice. And I'm just trying to prevent this from happening again and again and again, because when you see all these mass shootings, why do you think they're happening? Why do you think they're happening? Because these kids have been bullied, or this person has been bullied or went through things in life, and they spaz out. But never once do you see that person that bullied somebody or made someone feel a certain way take accountability for anything. Down to the United Healthcare killing. We appraised him though, right? Because they robbing us for health insurance like we can't even imagine. It's just like when you go to the DMV for your license. And you got to get insurance on your license. And then you got to get insurance on the car you're driving. That's 2 types of insurance. So you're double tapping people. You see how that works? Some people ain't feeling stuff like that, man. They out here having to work 2 or 3 freaking jobs to accommodate the government's spending need. Not their own, just what the government is spending. You got people out here in these streets hungry, man. You got people out here in these streets homeless, dude. You got a lot of different people out here in these streets, and I'm telling you, they ain't coming to play. They coming to eat, man. And if you stopping them from doing that or surviving, you got to go. That's just what people are feeling right now, man. You can't come out and be playing with people's lives. Everybody want to make the laws and everybody want people to abide by certain laws and stuff. But at the end of the day, 9 out of 10, the people making the laws ain't even going by their laws. There's a lot of laws out here that cops break, and they know that they shouldn't be doing it, but they do it anyways. So the lawmakers need to probably sit down and pick a homeless man off the street and get him to make the laws, because at the end of the day, it's all about control. It's all about control, man. This man sitting in that chair controlled his own life and his own destiny. He chose this for himself. Because I'm not going to go out there and make somebody so damn mad or depressed or ashamed of themselves to where they have to come back and possibly hurt others and hurt themselves after the fact. Why make somebody feel that way? So the sick person is that motherfucker sitting in that chair right there. He definitely sick. Not me, sweetie. I don't have to respond to half of these comments because it's not bothering me. But what bothers me is people like this guy slumped over in this chair, man. It's sick that he done himself like that. That's the sick part. He could have prevented it. Go out there and help the community. Don't try to hurt the community, man. I don't care where you go. You always try to uplift people. Don't try to bring people down. The government does that every day. Kind of like the saying, I don't need to have sex. The government kind of fucks me every day. Kind of like that, dude. Don't go out here and put yourself in a situation that you may not be able to get out of. But everybody wants to take these views and these likes real serious. And then when they get up to 4 million subscribers, they think they're untouchable. They can still go out here and do what they do to people. Well, no. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing. And that's where a lot of people get messed up at. This man had no right bashing all those people, man. Now it's like, Waldo, where's he at? Where's the shooter? Nobody knows. Because he has made so many people mad, they don't know if it's a damn 80-year-old man down to a 25-year-old man. I'm just saying, man, if Martin Luther King couldn't do it, you ain't doing it. If Malcolm X couldn't do it, you ain't doing it. Tupac couldn't do it, you can't do it. It's just the way it is, man. And those people was bringing stuff up, trying to help their communities. What the hell does this white man think he was doing, man? Well, fuck. Throwing hats out there in the damn crowd. They can't eat that hat. You throwing hats wanting people to support you, but the whole time you bringing down people, man. That's not cool. You're evil. And just imagine, his last thought was hateful. I don't want to go out like that. His last thought was hateful. Hateful. And now his kids got to see that shit, man. He didn't even think about his kids. Now we debating about his life. He wanted to debate about ours so much and everybody else's. Now we having a debate about him. Now he's silenced. It's not cool, is it, when the rabbit's got the gun, man? Leave people alone. Stop harassing people so much. Just like what some of y'all are probably, I ain't read none of these comments, but I seen something slick a minute ago, but I ain't reading them like that. It's got the corner of my eye, seen something slick, but the people on here that are mad at the guy that or girl that done this, like, why are you mad at them? That man made them feel that way. You can't push somebody's buttons until you break them and expect nothing to happen. You wouldn't want somebody saying something to you because you want to drive on the left side of the road, but really you're supposed to be driving on the right side of the road. You wouldn't like somebody dictating to your life. And everybody on this planet right now has a dictator. I don't care who you are. Everybody got a boss. Even a boss has a boss. Things get on your nerves sometimes, don't they? Well, somebody walks in at the wrong time and says something, man, it's going to escalate the situation. So again, y'all need to take consideration into the person that did do this. Maybe he or she took so much to where she couldn't take anymore. Or he done something so much he couldn't even take it anymore. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to let somebody keep bullying me, honey. It's going to stop. You could travel all over you, wherever you want to go. But if you come near me, man, I'm going to talk to you about it. You ain't going to keep bashing me and certain people like me. You're going to have to talk about it. And then if you silence me, then I'm just going to try to think you're trying to fight. So then we just going to have to thug it out real quick. So, man, it ain't nothing that nobody else has probably not thought of doing. Some people just fight with their fists. Some people fight with weapons. It is what it is. I've been stabbed. I've been shot. I've done been there in my life. I've got paperwork to prove it, scars to prove it. But at the end of the day, it's because I was protecting me and my own. You ain't gonna fuck with me and mine. You can pick up whatever weapon you got to pick up. He was dying. He died behind politics. Die behind your fucking family. This is the days we in, bro. Everybody in survival mode. And if you're not, you got a silver spoon in your mouth. Don't die behind some goofy ass shit. Because the only thing I'm going to remember about that man is he was a bully. And he asked for smoke, and he got smoke. And when the smoke cleared, he ain't make it. He ain't make it. That's it. He ain't die about his family. He die about nobody else. He died for what he was doing, for what he was saying. If it wasn't his time, he wouldn't have went out. There's a time and a place for everybody. Some people die of illnesses, some people die of all kind of crazy stuff. God has a plan for everybody. But don't go out there and make it sooner than what it needs to be. These streets ain't nothing to play in, man. People ain't coming out here in these streets to play with you. They just ain't. 20 years ago, maybe we all come out here where the street lights are and shit, you know. Where they at? Right here. You know, sometimes we just come out here and play in the street lights. Them things dead now, man. You come out here in the street, don't come out here acting like you a bully. Because some people been out here in these streets longer than you. You may own the White House. You may have a best friend up in there. You may be friends with the man in the Pentagon. Oh, fucking well. I'm friends with the damn gang members right over here, and I'm friends with the transgender people right over here, and then to my left, I got people that end up getting pregnant and abort their kids. So the fuck what? We been out here doing this shit. We ain't had a chance to move into the White House yet. And half of you running your mouth in this comment section, you probably will never step foot in the White House. You don't even know what goes on up in there. All you know is you pay their light bill. You pay to have a ballroom built. And I love Donald Trump. I mean, he's from right here from where I'm from. But at the end of the day, you don't really see him getting out there bashing people like that. He's just, you know, like, they don't belong in the women's restroom. They don't belong in the men's restroom, you know, the transgender people. I mean, you know, out of respect for the kids. Just trying to keep peace, man. But this man right there, he was a bully. A straight fucking bully, man. And how he made it to 1,000 events, I'll never know. And nobody ever laid hands on this dude, man. It took one shot. Oh my God. It's the name of the game, man. When you come out here in the streets, be ready to play. Or bad things are going to happen. You can't come out here in these streets and act like you know everything, because I'm telling you, man, there's people already here and they hungry. And if you ain't feeding them what they want, you already know what's going to happen. So you might as well just stay behind your phone and be a keyboard warrior and do what y'all do. But don't come out here bullying people, man. A lot of bad things are happening in life right now, and people ain't here to play. When you see somebody outside, you need to go ahead and think the worst thought. What are these people doing outside? Are they going to the grocery store? Are they going on vacation? What are they doing outside? Because the world's so fucking crazy. What would you be outside for? Sitting amongst thousands of people, downing people. Get the fuck out of here. Hell no. Yeah. If y'all thought that shit was gonna fly for a long time, y'all have another thing coming. It could have been anybody. Just so happened to be this guy right here because he kept doing it. People watched his move and then got him. He was an easy target. But he wants to point out easy targets in the crowd because they're transgender, or they're this, or they're that, or because they want to debate him. He got singled out real quick. And how many people was at that event? 1,000 and some change. And he was the only target. You got to ask yourself why. Nobody was there to hurt anybody else. when all hell breaks loose, y'all gonna need certain people on your side, because survival's gonna be what it's about. Just, it is what it is. And if you don't have survival, you're dead, right? And if you don't have a certain group of people with you, because at this point, history books ain't shit. You can go ahead and put them in the fire, burn them, do whatever you got to do, because they're not going to help you survive in the times we're in. You're going to need a certain group of people to roll with. And all these little white ladies that want to run around here, and all these white men that want to run around here, and all these other people that want to run around here and put people down, bash people, make them work 40 hours a week just to have a piece of bread. You ain't coming over here, shorty, because you done made me work 80 fucking years, and I'm only 25. I'm not helping you. Go over there. You know, so you never know who you may need one day. So don't talk bad of people. I don't care if they in a gang, whatever, man. Don't talk bad about people. You may need them one day. Because these preppy people, these people in the White House, they got bunkers, man. They gonna be somewhere safe. They got their gear. And if they don't got their gear, don't help them when all hell breaks loose, because 9 out of 10, if you go to walk past their cart, they're going to lock the door. Just because you're black. I'm going to tell you. So, you know, be mindful of who you help, be mindful of who you're around, and be mindful of who you mistreat. And when you see somebody outside, ask yourself why they outside, man. Don't just sit there and be thinking everybody good people when they not. Even that man, y'all should have been questioning yourself. Why is he outside like this? You need security, Charlie. Ain't nobody saying no shit like that. Cause y'all ain't, but he even had y'all thinking he was untouchable. And then somebody came in and saved the day. You can call it what you want, but it stopped the bullying. It stopped him attacking people through his words. And it sucks that he wouldn't stop on his own, that it had to come to this. But straight bully. Y'all know what he was doing to people, because if you're still here in this little chat room, you know what Charlie was doing to people. Keep that same energy, man. Don't let what happened distract you. Keep that same energy. He said hateful things to people, and something hateful happened to him for that. Because nobody else has a reason to hurt this man but the people he's went out here and bullied and talked about and put down like they was nothing. And I'm not putting this man down. I'm just telling you people why it happened. Don't do that to people. He was a bully. I'm not calling him like out of his identity or anything like that. He was a bully. And everybody don't like bullies growing up, right? If you was bullied in school, then you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain things that are understood to some people. I'm not here to please everybody. And I'm not here to say things to make everybody happy. There's going to be things I'm saying that ain't going to make you happy, and that's cool. But you may be a bully if you don't see what I'm seeing. You don't go out here and bully people and expect good things to happen. Because the person you're bullying, they could come back to get you, and you don't want that. So why even go out here and put somebody down? This man's dead, so He had his chance. He wanted to debate about it and fight about it. Stop getting in people's business. Nobody would have even known who this man was had he not gone to all these events that he was creating, putting himself out there, his picture out there, like somebody wouldn't recognize him somewhere or something. You know how your boss makes you so mad at work? But when they see you on the outside, they want to like be your friend and, oh, fuck that. Fuck that. I caught my boss one day outside of work. You a bully. You a bully. Let's talk about it. You a bully. And I shoved him down to the ground. Don't bully me, man. You don't bully somebody and push their buttons till they break. And then you blame that person that you've done bullied, traumatized, had several debates with, and turned them into the bad guy. That's not cool. You just don't do it. But it's nice to know that I had a lot of you guys here tonight. And if you don't take this with you, something's going to come along one day and it's going to happen to you. And you're going to be like, oh, this girl on YouTube was saying something about something like this. It's going to feel like deja vu. Because I'm highly favorable over this way. Understand that. I don't speak just to hear myself talk. I speak facts. You don't bully somebody. Because that bully, all you're doing is making them stronger. You're turning them into a monster. And then when that bully grows into this monster that you've created and it lashes out at you, you can't blame the bully. You can't blame the person that's being bullied. You can't. And if you do, you are a bully. Don't go out here bashing people. Trying to tell you. Because ain't nobody coming outside to play now. Playing under the damn street lights is over. People out here for survival. They ain't out here to debate about it. You either here to help or get the fuck on. And if you got a problem with it, we can keep debating about it. But then when we get outside of the gate over here, I'm probably going to fight your ass. I mean, you know, you ain't going to push me to a certain point, man, to where I break, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Most of you try to be about that life. And then when somebody does break, you're like, oh, hell, why'd Tommy do that? Damn, Tommy. Damn, Tommy. Justice for Michael, though. Damn, Tommy, I really liked you, dude. But justice for Michael. Justice for Michael. Why you kill Michael, Tommy? Get out of here, man. It's a little bit too late for all that. Keep that same energy you had with him, too, because when the big bad wolf comes, they coming. And a lot of people that wasn't friends with certain people, they gonna act like they their best friend now. Just like with old Charlie here. Half of the people on his stuff didn't even like that man. They didn't like anything he said. And he was bashing people and bullying people. But now that he's dead, it's like, oh my God, Charlie, who did this? Those are some of the people that made it out, that he didn't break down, that he didn't hurt. So most of you in this comment section that's, you know, saying negative stuff, that's cool. But check it out. Go outside tomorrow. Do me a favor. If you do it, I'll give you $500. Go outside tomorrow and for 7 days straight don't you do it for 7 days and video record yourself? And just go out there and bash people for being transgender or being in gangs, and you're going to get chased. I'm telling you, somebody's going to chase you down like they're a dog and tear your whole leg off. And if you can't do it, then you're a keyboard warrior. That's it. That's all you'll ever be. Because the streets ain't nothing to play with, man. There's concrete out here. Some people are trapped. Some people can't even begin to even crack through the concrete. Then you got some people that have made it on top. And let me tell you something, you're not coming out here in the streets and playing with people. You can only do it for so long. Your identity's already shot to hell. People know where you live because you a politicking ass, whatever. So you can't even hide. What could you possibly out here still bashing people for? Like you untouchable. I'm just in wow right now. Especially the video of the blood gushing out his neck. He couldn't even grab his neck to stop the blood. Did anybody run up there and try to help him? It looks like everybody ran the hell away. Because Charlie done started some shit that he can't finish. And everybody dipped the hell out on him now. I'm surprised I didn't even see people grabbing their cell phones and shit like they normally do, taking pictures and shit. Charlie got messed up, man. And people need to take this as a learning experience. You can leave whenever you're ready, baby. I ain't got chains on you like the government or Charlie did, okay? You can leave whenever you're ready, baby. He's supposed to probably be in bed anyways, getting ready for school. Make sure you wear your bulletproof vest tomorrows. Because the only thing that's really ignorant here is the people that obviously like bullies. But, I mean, was he really a bully or not? Because bullies usually don't get beat up or killed in public like that. Usually they handle and maintain their own thing, you know. This man took out with one shot. He said something smart. Old dude said, great. Pop, 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 pop. Like he was popping popcorn on his ass. So, honey, take yourself to sleep because this is grown folks' business anyways. But don't be letting nobody bully you now. Take care and get yourself some rest. Oh, shit. Y'all, look, check it out. If you out here in these streets, make sure you got insurance on yourself. Make sure you got insurance on your kids. Make sure that, you know, you insurance up. And if you're trying to want some smoke with somebody, just make sure you got insurance, you know, for the neutrons and, you know, stuff like that. Regular civilians, people that ain't involved in stuff, all props to you. But look, man, have insurance on your people. Try to know where your kids are at all times. Because your local PD can't save you. Keep your head on the swivel is all I can say. If you're going to be out here living that type of life, man, keep your head on the swivel and keep yourself with some insurance. Because leaving somebody with a funeral bill, that ain't nice. That thing's expensive nowadays. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But everybody, you know, everybody's got their own politic and views. I'm just being real. I'm not into politics. You bully me, ain't nothing good gonna come out of it. You do it to my face, standing in my face. Keyboard warriors, they don't bother me. Because I'm at work while they talking about they sleepy. You know what I mean? So you couldn't even begin to have pockets as fat as mine. But I still remain the same person with money or without money. But I'm trying to tell you, you bully mine or me to my face, and it's gonna be a fight. That's just how I was raised. I don't like two-faced people. I don't like people that bully people. I don't like people that talk about this person behind their back and then try to become their friend again. Like, if you do something wrong to me one time, I'll never fuck with you again. But if you keep harassing me and keep bothering me, and I gotta come out into the street, I'm not coming to play. Go check my background. I know a little bit, and that's all I'm saying, man. Don't bully nobody. Go to sleep, you monster. Big scary monsters. Y'all act like y'all damn bother somebody. Y'all ain't bothering nobody in these damn comments. I'm glad I got your damn fingers on fire. Keep typing. The more y'all type, the more people coming in. So let's get it. Keep typing. I love a keyboard warrior. But hopefully I got something through y'all's thick brains. If not, go out there and try it tomorrow. I got $500 for the first person. Go out there and do exactly what that man did and down people for who they are and what they believe in. And I promise you, you'll be lucky to make it back home. Go try it in New York. Go try it in Cali. I mean, in Utah, of all places. Oh, shit. Excuse me. Utah, of all places. Go try it in a popular place. It's not cool, man. Don't do that. And if you do it, make sure you got insurance. Make sure your mama's got that insurance. Make sure somebody's got something on you now. Because it may not turn out too good. I like to do this right here. He was like, do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Oh. Oh. Boom. Man just fell over. Couldn't he see all that blood gushing out? He couldn't even fall over or grab his neck. I don't know why people get sad when people die. But the whole time they bash them while they here, and then when they die, they're like, "Oh my God, Charlie, I can't believe he did you like that." Well, sorry for your luck, Charlie. Should have kept your mouth shut. And you know what else y'all could be doing right now? There were school shootings today besides this one that happened on the outside. Go to that. Go bash that killer. Because he didn't have a right to go into our schools and shoot up our kids. Go bash him. Tell him how sleepy you are. Tell him how tired you are of ignorant people. Go tell him that. Don't tell somebody how tired or whatever you are because of them defending themselves or defending another group of people. Go talk to the person that shoots up kids in their school while they're praying or they're learning because the government forces them in that situation. Go find those people and go harass and bash those people and have yourself a great night. Because as long as you're here, I'm going to school you. And I can tell the ones that are still commenting on here, you're not pretty smart. Because you wouldn't be trying to bully me behind a keyboard. Because I know that if I see you face to face, you're not about that life. Or you wouldn't be on a keyboard right now. You would be out somewhere else doing something else. So do yourself a favor and go hug a tree or something. Go find yourself another job. But anyways, I just wanted to share this with y'all, man, and just put it out there because I'm tired of seeing all these mass shootings and people targeting this person for being bullied and then snapping. I'm just tired of seeing it. They always want someone to blame, and my thing about it is blame the people that start this shit. Don't blame the person that don't blame the rabbit when the fucking gun's in his hand. Blame the person that starts this shit. Tell that motherfucker to shut up. Tell him to go to hell. Tell him to mind his business. You scared of a bully? I'm not. And it looks like other people aren't either. But go tell them people that start this shit to stop their shit. And maybe people's buttons wouldn't get broke and things like this wouldn't happen. But as long as you're mistreating somebody, somebody's gonna die every day. And that's just the way it is. Because it's the world we live in. And when you die, 9 out of 10, you're being sacrificed for something else these days. You know how that's been going too lately. A lot of people are getting exposed right now because they're bullies. And they've been doing things to people for a long time. Down to that United Healthcare CEO. How many people did that man allow to lay on a bed and die because their health insurance didn't kick in? Maybe because they missed a payment by $1. Who knows? People pay thousands of dollars for health insurance just to be told, oh, your insurance don't cover that, sir. You need to find $80,000 tonight or I'm not going to be able to work on you. People appraised Luigi. Give credit where credit is due. Everybody appraised Luigi because what? Exactly. This man right here in that chair slumped over was a bully. And in my Charleston White voice, he was a bully. Can't go out there bullying people, think nothing bad gonna happen to you. You think people gonna sit there and keep debating with you now? Nope, I ain't. You think a motherfucker gonna sit there and keep letting you run your damn mouth to him? Nope, I ain't. Ain't nobody gonna get in my face, man, and keep talking to me, honey. Trying to tell you. But I appreciate everybody coming through. Like, I really do. I appreciate everybody coming through, throwing your little hearts up. I see those. And thank you. Baby, the only spam here is the spam we about to cook. You see how many subscribers I got, honey? And you can go now and it wouldn't matter. You can't report me. You can, but it ain't gonna do nothing. It ain't gonna do nothing. Unless I'm too real, but then we're just gonna get on here and make some more real videos. And after a while, man, it can't be spam. And look, I ain't got to explain everything that's already understood. To the people like you, if you don't understand it by now, you'll never get it. You're never gonna go anywhere in life. Because the old history way in life of going to school, being a bookworm, and blah, 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 blah. We ain't doing that nowadays. Everything's up. Everything. Everything. This new generation, man, look at them all running. They ran. Try that shit 20 years ago, bro. We all gonna stand 10 toes down and try to find out who did it. And tackle them down, you know, like, bro, what are you doing? Let's get you out of here. Fuck Charlie. He was a bully. You did exactly what was right, man. But nowadays, man, people running for their life. What you doing out there anyways? Nobody should have been out there condoning that shit, man. Nobody. The only people out there, it was someone looking for a fight. Because he's out there debating with people looking for a fight. Come on, man, what you think was going to happen? You look for a fight and you got to fight. And guess what? You lost the fight. Because you didn't even bring a gun to your own fight. Your security guards you had probably didn't even have a gun. So you can't be out here starting fights. It's kind of like saying you bring a knife to a gunfight. What are you doing, Charlie? And so, yeah, I mean, you guys and girls, man, just be careful what you do to people. Always treat people nice. And do what's right. Don't debate with someone about what they're going through in life or why they choose the life they choose, you know? They already got to debate with themselves. Don't be that person. And definitely don't be the person that's in this picture. He was a bully. And he pushed somebody obviously over the edge. And they came up crawling, literally. Don't let something bad happen to you for trying to protect the government and fighting for their beliefs. Because if you don't care about the people's beliefs, there's no way you could care about Congress's beliefs, the White House's beliefs, or possibly fight for anything they want. Because then people don't care about us. We sit out here and fund with our taxes the space program, for instance. We can't even get a damn picture of Mars every once in a while. We can't even get live TV for the rover on Mars. All these satellites they're putting up into space and shit, our tax money pays for that. But we gotta keep paying for internet. How many more damn satellites we got to put up there before we get free internet? Albert Einstein, for instance, created light bulbs. Who the hell makes the money now for the light bulbs? Google it. Better go Google it or ask ChatGPT. Someone is always trying to steal someone's inventions. So don't always be behind the government, man, because the people in the government, they done stole someone's invention 30 times. We shouldn't have to pay to live here in America. This land is everybody's. But people want to control people so fucking bad that they have to put a plant like Charlie out here to end up getting hurt to tell us we ain't living right and we ain't doing this. Well, hold up, man. My whole generation just built you fucking 30 towns. So they steal our money, they take things from us, and then they hang them over our head like these satellites and make us keep paying for it and paying for it and paying for it and paying for it. So that man sitting in that picture right here, he could have got out there and been an activist for us and took up for people. Yeah, he may have went to colleges and wanted people to get married before sex and to have a family, but he also was out there telling you, don't be fucking transgender. Don't be this, don't be that, don't be this. Oh, you want him around you? Oh, you want that around you? Don't fucking do that. Because you're a slum bucket when you do. He was throwing shots. And somebody threw one shot back and took his whole ass out. I just looked down and seen that one little comment, abortion. I have never had an abortion. I'm too scared to get on one of those tables and have something like that done. And that's cool that you feel that way. I'm not agreeing with what you're saying. I'm not that type of person. I would never get on a table and have an abortion. And the reason I wouldn't do it, and that type of nature, that's scary alone to me. But I'm not gonna go out here and go to a grocery store and plop a chair down with a tent and get underneath it and politic and fight with people about it. Then people want to say, well, we have abortions because we was raped by a family member, or we was raped by some drug addict, or, everybody's got their own story. But I'm not going to run up to somebody or even be sitting under a tent saying, Joanne, why you do it for? People have their own minds. We're so much alike in so many ways, but then we're also different in so many ways. And people are made to be different in their own way. Those people that have abortions could be out here teaching people not to have abortions. Just because of what they've went through, their story alone can stop 20 people from having one. So it takes all types of people to run the world, man. So, hey, I just look down. I don't even look at the comments, you know, because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to be heard. I'm not here to be seen and to be reading all types of stuff, you know. But that's their choice. It's not a choice I would make, but I'm not out here bashing people. You know, it's not cool. I don't need some psycho pregnant lady coming trying to attack me or the baby daddy because she done killed the baby or not killed it. I don't get involved in that shit. Just like with gangs, I'm not gonna get on here and bash all these damn gangs and read the statistics out about what they've did this past year. Like, no, I may need them one day. I'm not, no, I'm not going out like that. I ain't trying to be slumped over like that man. So people feel how they feel. People feel differently sometimes. And at the end of the day, it's okay for you to feel the way you feel about what you just said about abortions, whoever you are. I know there was a few of you, but you know who I'm talking to. That most recent comment a minute ago. So at the end of the day, you know, that's cool that you feel that way. I'm not putting you down for that. You got your own way of thinking, you know, but had it be Charlie that you said that to in a way that he wouldn't like it, he would have sit there and debated with you. I'm not going to debate with you. You feel the way you feel. Let it go. Don't sit there and pick a fight with somebody. That man went to basically a debate is a fight. Everybody knows that. You go to debate with somebody, man, it's a fight. So just be ready. And he wasn't. And this is what happened to him. Charlie was a bully. Bully, 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 report the 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 bully. Ain't nobody scared of y'all damn keyboard warriors. Oh, shit. Now I'm finding this amusing because I done said all the important shit I had to say. I ain't gonna keep going on about it. I'm not gonna be looking in the comments looking for somebody to bash or bully. I'm not about that. I'm just telling you, don't bully nobody that you don't want to come back and, you know, Cause ain't nobody coming and getting in my face, man. Or even in my grocery, even in my community's grocery store parking lot, bashing certain stuff. You ain't gonna do that shit, man. People gonna come talk to you. People think when someone comes outside, they coming outside to play, man. Ain't nobody coming outside to play with your ass. My heart's still beating, and I'm good. That man laid up in a morgue some damn where. In a freezer. Stiff as a fucking rock. His kids got to see him dead here in a few days, man. If they don't cremate him one. Man, and that's just crazy. Why put yourself in that box for like that, man? I wouldn't put myself in no damn box. That damn lady over there wants to go have an abortion. God damn it. Go, honey. Go. Go. This gang member over here wants to go sell drugs and kill people. Do it. Go about your way. Thank you. I'm going to go this way. Mind your own damn business. That's what half of your problem is now. Y'all don't mind your own damn business. You always want to be in somebody else's business. You want to boost them up to go out here and do something bad, and then when they do something bad, you want to be right there trailing behind them. Justice for Kenya. I don't know why Kenya done that other person like that to do it, but justice for Kenya. Y'all better start getting justice to these people that are being bullied and mistreated. Treat them like the heroes. Treat them like you treat the rich people. Treat them like you treated that man underneath that damn tent now. Bully. He was a bully. And I'm serious, man. I'll jump in this damn pool right now. Right now. For the first person that goes out there and tries to talk shit to somebody about what they feel or what they look like. Anything. Now I'm about to show y'all the pool, man. I'll jump in it right now. Most of you too tired, you can't even get up off your damn couch. Y'all better stop bullying people. Certain people ain't gonna have it. You wouldn't get my money anyways, honey, but you can get these words. Nobody wanted his money. Nobody wanted to hear what he had to say either. Look at him slumped over. I ain't dead yet, so somebody wants to hear me, honey. It ain't always about the money this way. Understand? But I see everybody is dwindling down now. We got about 18 people in the chat, so everybody's dwindling down, calming down, getting themselves ready for bed. While some people still up about to go to the next job. But y'all take care of yourself. Always treat people with respect. Okay? And I appreciate the ones that was here tonight supporting the cause. And I even appreciate the ones that came here and wanted to be keyboard warriors. You brought in some more people that could hear what I had to say, and I appreciate that. So I ain't mad at nobody. I want everybody to have a good night, what's left of it. And just take something from this. Don't be a bully. And just know when you see this man on TV for the next week, because it's a distraction, just know that he passed away because he was a bully. That's all you need to remember from this conversation, is that man was a bully. And he pushed somebody's buttons until he broke them down. That's all you need to remember and carry from this conversation. Because I promise you, when you go to his page, all you're going to see is him. Look how many L's this university took today. Or him fighting with somebody about their beliefs. The way they want to live. Don't nobody want to live like him. Look at him slumped over. Nobody wants to look like that. So look, man, don't go out there arguing with people about what they look like, what they feel like. Anything. Mind your business. It's free. It's totally free. So, well, y'all have a good night. And truly, Get better. And I'm going to go ahead and get off here, but I'll be back in due time. I'm sure somebody else will get in somebody's business here soon, and we'll be back together soon.